Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joshiebear, and what does it look like we're doing? We're playing Minecraft. So last episode, we took a little journey. Yeah, it was a fun journey. I was glad to be home by the end of it. Of course, I mean, you travel that far away, and you have to hold the W key down for so long, and you're just like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. It's time to go back home. It's time to do some projects. It's time to do a few other things, I guess. But I just wanted to show you something real quick. We are going to get to the storage system here in a little bit. But what do you think? Red stained clay. I actually like it a lot better, and I think I know now that I don't like these vines. They're just not doing it for me. Just not doing it for me there. Although here they're fine. Putting them here by the farm, I think that's okay. But on these walls here, they just don't go. But, yeah, if I want to finish up the decorating, I do have to go back to the mesa and get more red stained clay. Luckily, it's a single-player world, so, you know, I don't have anyone to compete with on that one. But, yeah, I think that actually looks really nice. If you just kind of get nothing but that in your view, yeah, that looks really nice. Did move my ender chest. It is now in here. I'm going to need that because we're going to go do a little fishing. But also, finally got myself an enchanting area in my house. So, you know, if I want to come in here and say, oh, I want to enchant this apple. I can't enchant the apple, but you know what I'm saying. Got that. Got a chest there. Got a chest full of things that I can do. Got myself an anvil in here so I can repair things while I'm here. Ender chest is important, and you'll notice this. So I was at AFK at the mob farm, and of course there's another portal up there. Well, I decided, okay, it's time to quit just leaving my character stand there, and let's go do something. And it turned out that Enderman had spawned up there with me and gone through the portal. So I go back through the portal, and there's 3 Endermen standing there. Just standing there. So I killed them. And then a few more were spawning up there. So I killed them, and I now have 15 Ender Pearls. Which should be enough for us to find a stronghold. Which should be enough for us to create enough Eyes of Ender to open the end portal and finally fight the Ender Dragon. Now I know I've started all these projects over here, and speaking of projects, what do you think of the bridge? I haven't moved these torches, but excuse me, but I think I like them there. And I built myself a little fishing hut, complete with some vines. You like that? And the bridge comes all the way over to this area. Now, I did put some vines on that, just to put some character to it. Now, I'm at a crossroads at this point. I'm going to do some fishing. I'm going to Fortune 3 pickaxe some ores in this episode. And I'm going to finish the storage system. But I also had an idea for this, kind of a item sorter here. Because if you look at my chest, I mean, it's just like blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So I'm not 100% sure how much more I'm going to be doing in this world. Because once you fight the Ender Dragon, it's, I mean, game over. You've pretty much done everything. We could continue on this world, or we could start a whole new world. I haven't decided yet. Now, I have started a new world, but I'm not I'm not 100% sold on that world. It's a nice world. But I'm kind of in the same situation. I'm miles away from any other biomes, which I visited in that world. But I'm not sure I'm liking that world so much. I'm really enjoying this world. We've done quite a bit. We've got that slime chunk over there. We've got we did a small iron farm. It's not humongous. It's not producing gobs and gobs of iron. We have our villager breeder that it just went haywire. I mean, think about how many villagers we've bred. We just built the tree farm. We've got our mountain base in here. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of the things that we are in the middle of. And all of a sudden we realize, hey, we could end the game. We've put all that time in there. So I've got some deciding to do there. It's not, I'm not going to totally quit doing the Let's Plays. I want to keep doing these. I think this is fun, regardless of how many people do or do not watch this. I think this is fun. See, I'm jumping for joy because I'm playing Minecraft and I'm babbling into a microphone. I mean, that's half of what I do all day anyway. All right, so enough babbling. I've had this fishing rod out once, and I haven't done anything with it. I fished for like 10 minutes and was like, okay, I'm done. So I'm going to do some fishing. I built this hut especially for this fishing expedition. I mean, look, it's perfect. It's just the perfect little hut. If I can get a bite. Oh, there it comes. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, we got a fish. Ooh, salmon. I mean, look at this. Here, let me, look at my little fishing hut. There I am fishing. Just out here fishing. So I'm going to do this for, I don't know, a little while. Just see what I catch. I do want to get some puffer fish because I want to make some potions of water breathing. Because the one thing that's new to this whole version of Minecraft that I haven't experienced yet is the idea of the underwater dungeon or the ocean temple. I want to go in there. I want to see what that's about. So I'm going to do some fishing. I'm going to do some pondering about what to do next here. And then we're going to get started on the in-base storage system. So wish me luck. Plenty of puffer fish too. Maybe some books or old shoes. All right, so I've been fishing all night. I thought maybe it'd be a good time to fish, Clear my head, collect my thoughts, and try to catch something good, but I don't know. Hasn't been a good fishing night, I guess. Let me try to cast this out again. Hold on. This is a good one. We get one more cast out, and then it's off to do the kind of things that we need to do, and rather than... okay. Well, at least it's daytime. Let's see what... Now, I do know what I've caught. And here's what I got. I got a clownfish, a few raw salmon, some raw fish, and the same fishing rod I already own. Yes, that's what I caught. Let's see if we can get one more. Let's do it out that way. Just to see. Maybe I can get that one puffer fish here. I gotta remember where my puffer fish is. I've got one somewhere. All right, so next project, storage system. Now, it's basically the same one we've already got, which I guess worked in a way, but there's one thing that I really didn't consider, and that was how the item sorter actually works. And I should break those up. I'll get those here in a little bit. The item sorter itself uses... Yeah, there's my... Well, I got 3 of them. I didn't realize that. Anyway. Nope. I want you there. We'll put both fishing rods. These are good fishing rods. Anyway, the item sorter works on the premise that there's only... After so many items go into a hopper, a comparator can send out a signal to allow items to pass through the next hopper in the chain downward. That's how that works. Where I always, I guess, fail to grasp, or the concept of that I fail to grasp, is that you put so many of the item that you're trying to store in that chest in there, then you put 4 other items in that hopper. So, let's say I got 1 hopper in here somewhere. Oh, it's this chest, yeah, project chest. Anyway. So if we have a hopper, and we take, let's say I want to sort apple, or let's say I want to sort cooked chicken, okay? I better grab it. I better grab something that's actually gonna make sense here. Let's say I have nothing but a food sorter. All my food items go through here, and let's say I'm never gonna put gravel in that sorting system ever. If gravel ever gets into that, there's a huge issue. So you put that item in there, and then you put so many of the item you actually want sorted in through that chain of hoppers. That's what I've always kind of misread about that. And it was like, okay, you just put random 4 items in there. That's probably why my item sorter doesn't work the way that it should sometimes, because I've got different items that shouldn't be in there. Hold on, I gotta check to see if there's anything in this that I'm gonna want. Doesn't look like it. Okay, but anyway, I always went on the premise that you could just put any random old item, like a common, like cobblestone. The problem with the one in near my mine is that I put cobblestone through that. So what you want to do is find something that you know that you're never going to put in that system, or even. And I was watching some videos on YouTube, and somebody was doing a sorting system, and somebody had suggested to that person to use name tags and name the items in the sorting system, so that way they have a unique ID, so that way that item will never get into the system. Which seems like a lot of trouble for that. So we'll pick some kind of item to do in this. But here's what we need to do. I need to make up all of my materials, because I have this 1 hopper, and I'll get those hoppers back. I don't want to tear out my sorting system. I guess I could go do that, but I do need to make comparators. I need stone. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna need repeaters. I'll need all that. I'll need those because I'm gonna need to make chests, and I'll need that to make comparators. So basically, I think I'm going to have to build this down. In fact, I probably did a lot of this prematurely. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. But I was just trying to see how that might all lay out, because I got to see where those hoppers coming down are going to go. Because again, I think I mentioned it, I may need to move all of this stuff down 1 more level before it's all said and done. So I'm going to grab some stone. I'm going to make some more comparators, and I'm going to start to lay this thing out. And hopefully we get some items sorted. All right, so for all intents and purposes, the item system, the sorting system is in place. Now, we don't have any items in the hoppers yet, and it'd be this hopper. But all the redstone is run. All of those hoppers are in place. Now, I did want to run it all the way down because, as you can see, I only have 20 hoppers left, and I had almost a whole stack, as you can see how that's going to go. I am going to have to go down into the old storeroom and probably start ripping some of that stuff out. So that way I at least have have the hoppers in the chest. I've got to go back out to the tree farm too and make some more chests. But I just wanted to show you that, yes, it is in place. I haven't tested it yet. I will test that after I get everything else in place. But I do I have realized that this is going to have to go downward a lot. So I've got still a little bit of work ahead of me. But we're making progress. We're definitely making progress. All right, so I basically tore out the old system. You see I got some new hoppers and collected quite a bit of things that just fell out. But since I'm here, I do want to go ahead and start at least setting up some of the sorting. Now, I won't have any items running through it, but I do have an item that I know that I won't be running through the system, and that I could actually make pretty easily. So if I go ahead and do that in all of these hoppers, and let's just make the first one, let's make the first one coal. And I'll just put one item in. We'll make the second one slime balls. And we'll make the third one. And we'll make the third one slime balls as well. Because I've got a lot of those. We might do this. Because I know I've got a lot of coal. I know I've got a lot of slime balls. So that's how we'll do that. We'll make the third one. Oh, let's say we make the third one iron. I don't know how much iron I'm actually going to have. See that one? Or I guess it's the fifth one. This one will make redstone because I know I've got a lot of redstone. We'll make this one lapis. Then we'll grab some of our stones here. I know I've got cobblestone, andesite, diorite. Should have some granite up here too. Yeah, there we go. We'll put granite in there. And we'll do some gravel as well. Now with as tall as I've made it, it should be able to sort that out okay. Not without any problems. And should have enough storage for everything. Alright. And I'm going to have to make more mossy stone though. So we'll make that one cobblestone. We'll make this one andesite. We'll go ahead and make that one gravel. Or granite. And we'll make that diorite. I'm going to have to make some more moss stone, which I have vines, so I can do that. But it's basically it. I've got to go to the tree farm, too. So we may be expanding this out a little bit since I've got all the hoppers from the old one. And we'll be right back. All right. So there it is. In all of its splendor. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how much resources this project was actually going to take me. I I was pretty sure that I had enough, and I have had just enough. I ran short on wood a couple times. I did have to go back out to the tree farm. Did get some more wood, but there it is. Now, all that's going to be sorted and stored here. Because I realized something. You know, the only thing really running into here is anything from the mine area or the slime farm. So the only things that I had to sort there are things that would have come from the mine. We can go up there and check it out, I guess. But there's 12 rows, and then I do have a junk chest just in case there's something crazy that comes through. But see here, what do we have? We have 2 rows of coal, right? Then 2 rows of slime balls. We have iron. We have redstone. We have gold. We have lapis. We have cobblestone. We have 2 rows of that because there's a lot of that. We have diorite. We have andesite. And we have granite. Now you notice there's no diamond chest there. I'm going to probably keep the diamonds on myself or in my ender chest. That's where I usually keep that. So that's how that works. So the only thing I guess we have to do at this point is hook up that hopper, power that last dropper on the slime farm, and just chuck a bunch of stuff into the chest and come back up and check it out. So I'm going to officially connect this. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. Minecart is currently filling up. Yes, I put dirt in there, and I can't remember if I actually made a spot for gravel, but that's why we have that chest at the end, to catch all the junk that we didn't want. But that's going to fill up. I'm going to ride the cart back. I didn't ride it here. Darn it. Okay. Well, I was hoping to kind of beat it back, but, well, I guess I could run down that path. It's a little quicker. But I did hear the slime. Did get the slime the slime ball elevator started. So it should be pumping everything that was in the system into the storage area. And that minecart, as soon as it collects everything, should start bringing things in. Unfortunately, I've got to run all the way back. I was hoping this was going to be a quicker process. But if this works, that's quite a lot of work coming together for one awesome result, which is a little more ambitious than I usually get. Which I guess that's the whole goal of this version of playing. I don't know. Alright, so I wanted to show you this. Yeah, those are slime balls. And they are all getting fed into the system. Hopefully they're getting fed into the system. They should be getting fed into the system. In fact, let's come down and find out. We know that they were. Yeah. Yeah, see how quickly that's already. That is already starting to. But we can actually hear them coming through, which is a good thing. That means that this is working. Look at that. That is... And that's only one slime chunk. Still waiting on my minecart, though. Alright, so we got our minecart, or our hopper, a little full. So that's why our minecart was still sitting there. I had to check on it. You know I did. I mean, it'd taken way too long for that single chest to unload. And the only thing that we're going to run into here in the beginning is a bottleneck with all the stuff that we're going to be throwing in there. I mean, we've got a lot of items that we need to throw into that system yet. It doesn't seem to be backing up too bad. You know, with the slime balls are all coming in. The chest that was in here was unloading fine. And actually, that minecart should be here by now. Or almost here. Maybe. I'm gonna live a little dangerously here. It should be here. Anytime now. What? You can hear that thing's working. Okay, what happened to my minecart? I bet I've got a... No, it doesn't seem like I've got a problem out here. Where did my minecart go? That is weird. It's like it's disappeared. What happened to my minecart? Okay, powered. Powered. That's powered. That's powered. That's powered. That's powered. That one's powered. Powered. And powered. It didn't make it all the way. Why not? It's full of items too. And why is that not? Why is it not running? Okay, go. I guess we'll just run and follow it. That was... I hope that doesn't happen every time. Because that would be very, very, very not good. I mean, I guess when we're mining, we're just going to chuck our inventory in there and keep on going. Well, yeah, it's not making it up these stairs. Okay, so we definitely know that that's the problem. All right. Well, let me do this. Why don't I just swap that rail for that rail? And that should do it. All right, let's... Okay. I promise we won't run down the rail anymore after this one. Well, at least we know it's a simple fix. I mean, that's not a issue that is going to require a lot of finagling. We know that it runs back and forth. We've seen it run back and forth. Okay, there it is. It's still there. Made it around the corner. Yep, there it is. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to go make a little more powered rail to get it up. Yeah, it's not making it up there. Okay. Not a big deal. Let's see. Do I still have any gold here? I don't think so. I got plenty of iron there. Ooh, I do have some gold. Well, let's get us some power rail. I thought I was running short on iron. I guess I was wrong. Boom. we will fix this up real fast. Did I leave any I've got redstone in here. I got all kinds. I got a whole chest full of redstone. At least I thought I did. Yeah. Right here. Okay, so we should just be able to do that. And then like that, that gives us 6 powered rail. Awesome. So if I just kind of stick this right here. Right. Oh, I can't do that. And that broke way too easily. But I should be able to do it right there. Just get it up this. And then maybe here. And here. And give it a little bit more speed right there. Okay. One more time. I know I promised that I wouldn't do this again, but you know what? We're right here. We might as well fix it. It's not like it's a big issue. All right, what does it have in it? Let me just put 1 cobblestone in there just to kickstart it that way. Boom. All right. Well, we'll just see what happens at this point, I guess. All right, so it's done. And it all works. Now that's just from the slime farm sitting right here. That's not out of the... I don't know why there's 64 of them in there. Maybe I put them in there. But I did mine a few ores, so there's a few extra in there from my mining. But overall, the system works. And the minecart, we did have some issues with the minecart, but we got those solved. I just went ahead and did it. And it's all there. It's all working. How about that? That's just absolutely amazing. I'm amazed that I actually managed to get this to work. And you know what? I shouldn't be, but I am, because usually these kind of projects, I mean, we've watched me do these projects in this world. How long now? How many of these types of projects have we watched me do? I mean, this is the second time I've done a storage system with an item sorter in it in this world alone. So I've seen a lot of things go wrong in this world, but I've also seen a lot of things go right, and that's that's what keeps me plugging along here. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll have to figure out a different way to cover that. But that whole thought brings up another discussion that I guess I need to have with myself, because as I've said before, a lot of this I do in advance. So whatever input you have on what I'm doing, it's not that I don't care. It's just too late, technically too late to have that input. And that's only because I do all this in advance. But the discussion I guess I have to have with myself is, does this series, or does at least this season of this, have any more legs? We were talking about this at the beginning with the Ender Pearls. Because at the very minimum, I have enough at this point to be able to go find the stronghold, fight the Ender Dragon. I do. It's just, it is what it is. After we do that, then what? That's what I keep saying to myself. Then what? What then? What then, Josh? What are you going to do then? I mean, how much benefit does continuing to build in this world really have? Can I get up there? No. I'm still trying to jump up there. I'm going to have to put a ladder up there or something. I made those stairs way too... Place the block. Thank you. It's just, it's a question I have to answer. And I've got to be honest with you, I am really, really leaning towards there's not much more for us to do in this world. And not because I don't like this world. I've rather enjoyed playing in this world. But there's so many infinite possibilities out there in new worlds that we could have Minecraft generate. I mean, think about it. Think about what other adventures we could have. Think about the other things that we could do. Our location in the world kind of limited us a little bit. You know? I mean, think about how far away anything else is from us. Anything interesting. I mean, we've got some hills. Some ocean. Blah. I mean, we didn't go to an ocean monument or anything. But I'm not sure that, we're totally ready for that at this point anyway. Although I think we do have what we would need to go down in there to face all of the baddies. And so I've got I do have pufferfish. So we might still do that. But other than that, there's really not much for us to do other than start over and go on the journey again. So even though I'm having this conversation with you, and you're probably, whatever you say, you may be cheering for that decision, and you know what? I think a little bit on the inside, I'm cheering for that decision too. Because we've done a lot. We've accomplished a lot. Look at this place. This place looks awesome. Yeah, it's not finished, but we also didn't realize that I was going to have 15 ender pearls by the time I got it done. You play the game to win. Or to beat it. That being said, next episode, we will start our search for the stronghold. I've got some mining to do. I've got some... Wow, that is so loud. I've got some mining to do. I've got some resource gathering to do before we do that. No projects. We've built everything that we need to build. I mean, let's think about it. There's a stack of gold nuggets. It's going to be boring up until the point where I'm going, okay, let's make these Eyes of Ender and let's find this stronghold. So I'm going to do a lot of that without you. But the next time you see me, we're going to be ready. We're going to have our game faces on, and we're going to be ready to fight the Ender Dragon. That's right. So I'm Joshiebear. Please be kind. Leave a like down there right above the comments. Also, leave a comment if you want. Again, I'm doing all this advanced, but you know what? Leave a comment anyway. Leave it. Just leave the comments. And then, if you're finding this channel and you like what you see, You want to see more of it? Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Why not? I don't have a reason why not. That's why I went silent. There's no reason not to. You like what you see? Subscribe. That's what I do. That's what you do for anybody else. All right. Sun's going down. I need a good night's sleep because I need all the rest I can get because we're going to fight the Ender Dragon. I'll see you later.